Wait, like I'm unknown that
wait.
taken la.
Wait. Uh,
Ah,
how to get bigger shoulders?
many people actually they struggle with this. Why? Because the main reason people they tend to have difficulties with growing their shoulders is because shoulders is one of these muscles that are really hard to activate. So
Yeah.
many people tend to like when they're doing a certain shoulder exercise, they either bend their elbow too much or they use their traps too much, and they miss the whole point of exercising the muscle, which is putting tension on it.
Yeah.
When I started working out, I was one of these people that had a good physique, but my shoulders were lacking because I didn't know how to activate
Yeah.
the shoulder muscles. So how do you do that? What's the best way?
Not only activation, and we'll come to that in the next as the next point, but a lot of other things that people don't know what to do when training shoulders. But for activation, you need to think about trying to get your shoulder away from your body as far away from your body as possible,
As
not
extended
like
as
trying to
possible.
lift it up. Yeah, so try to like abduct it away from your body, like push it away from your body. That's what you want to do. You want to create separation between this
Yeah.
part of your body and this part of your body. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? Yeah, not don't think about it as lifting up, but like pushing to the side.
Exactly.
That's when
Uh,
you're doing lateral raises. When you're doing like pressing movements, what do you recommend?
yeah, well, let me just finish on the previous point. For
Okay.
activation, when you're doing, for example, lateral raises with a cable, you need to maintain the tension as much as you can. So let's say you're doing the cable lateral raises, don't go all the way down, because when you go all the way down, you lose the tension. So
Yeah.
you can, instead of going all the way down, just stop midway and then do it again. So
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
feel the tension on the shoulders.
So when it comes to pressing movements, what should we do to activate the shoulder muscles?
For the pressing movements, you should first of all not go heavy. Like shoulders is it's a small muscle actually, it's not that big, and it can't
Yeah.
handle heavy weight. When you use heavy weight on shoulders, you will like inevitably you will use other parts of your body like your traps, your lats, your neck,
Your
even
chest.
your chest.
Yeah.
So not like I'd say 20% of the tension will actually be on shoulders. You want 100% tension if you want to grow your shoulders.
Yeah. And also you don't have to go all the way down. Like when you're pressing, you bring the bar down. You don't have to go all the way right here. You can just stop midway and just press back up.
Exactly,
Stay
yeah.
and like maintain the tension on the shoulder. Yeah.
Exactly. So any
That's
exercise.
we're talking about strict hypertrophy here, not strength at all. So
Mm.
take the advice only if you want to focus on hypertrophy.
Yeah, but you should know that hypertrophy is how you grow. Like hypertrophy is mass, it's not strength. So if you want better
Yeah.
looking and broader shoulders, you should focus more on hypertrophy. And
Yeah.
hypertrophy, you achieve it by maintaining tension. So that's the whole point.
Exactly. Yeah, but that doesn't mean don't do any strength movements for your shoulders because you also need progressive overload. You also need a bit of strength to build bigger muscles. But like what we're talking about in this video is the exercises you do after you do your main compound lift at the start of the workout. So let's say you do an overhead press, standing military press at the beginning of the workout. You do that heavy and try to increase weight every time, and then you move on to other exercises and do what we just described.
Of course, yeah.
So the first point was activation. The second point is muscle response. How does this muscle respond best to what thing? What are you going to do that makes it respond the best? What do you
The
think?
best way to make your shoulders respond. Like the best way to make your shoulders respond to your workout is by low weight, high reps. And how do you do this?
Yeah.
It's easy. Supersets. Do you know what supersets are?
Yeah.
It's basically you're doing two exercises simultaneously, so right after each other.
Back to back.
Yeah, back to back, exactly. When you do
Bake to
them,
bake.
Huh. When you do a superset, that means you're doing more sets and more reps in a shorter amount of time.
Yeah, that's one way. A second way could be just sets where you take like higher rep sets. You can just do 15 plus, 20 plus reps on each set, and what's this one? Short rest times as well between sets. So the maximum you would rest between the set is 1 minute, and you can do this like you can literally spam them. Like lateral raises, for example, you're doing lateral raises. You spam these every day. You can do this. You can do it every day. Like not every day, but like five times a week. They can handle more frequency, more volume, and more reps. So like more sets, more reps, more frequency, and as well and low rest times. So that's the best
Exactly.
way to target to grow your
Exactly.
shoulders.
But the key point here that you have to consider is using lightweight, because as we said, even if you do like a higher reps, when you're using heavyweight, you're still gonna lose tension. So what's the
Yeah,
point?
exactly.
You need to do higher reps with low weight. That's like the best thing you can do for hypertrophy.
Yeah, so you need to use lightweight. Like obviously, you're not gonna do 20 reps, and half of them are gonna look like this. Obviously,
Yeah.
Like you need like what we're saying is burn out the muscle. This muscle can handle burn. You know what I mean? So try to burn the muscle out. Do drop sets as well.
Yeah, one more point actually. There is a way that you can use heavyweight and still maintain tension, which is, search it up. It's called partials, side lateral partials.
Obviously, yeah, you can do partials
Right.
at the end. Yeah, yeah. That's also a
But you
really
need-
good.
Exactly. But you need to know during which point of the movement is their tension, right? So you need to like feel the muscle, which point during this exercise is the tension, and try to maintain this as much as you can.
Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend partials for beginners because they don't even know how to activate the muscle properly. Like I only recommend this
Yeah.
after doing basic lateral raises for like a year or 2 years, and then start doing
True.
these advanced techniques.
Yeah. Yeah, true. This is for more advanced people.
Bhai. So this one now
okay,
going
bhai.
bigger shoulder coming. This one side dead coming, big one coming.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.